They told you to be polite, to be humble, to sit down and shut up, to follow the rules, obey the system, blend in with the crowd. And you did. Like a good little soldier marching to someone else's drum, you let them strip you of your fire, let them tame you, let them dictate your strength. You traded your claws for comfort, your fangs for fear. You let them make you soft. And now, when the world comes crashing down, when the wolves circle, when the real fight begins, you stand there, empty-handed, wondering why you feel so powerless. Because they took everything from you. Your fire, gone. Your hunger, buried. Your power, stolen. You didn't even fight back. And now you wonder why life keeps crushing you, why nothing changes, why you're stuck in the same cycle of mediocrity, begging for scraps while the strong take everything, because you let them turn you into prey. But I'm here to remind you of something they never wanted you to remember. You were never meant to be soft. You were not put on this earth to bow, to kneel, to beg. You were not born to be harmless. You were born with fire in your veins, with war in your blood. You were built for struggle, for battle, for the kind of ruthless discipline that bends the world to your will. And they feared that, so they made you doubt yourself. They made you question your own strength. They made you believe that power is evil, that ambition is selfish, that being dangerous is wrong. They lied to you. They wanted you weak, because weak men are easy to control. Weak men obey. Weak men hesitate. Weak men apologize for being strong. And now they see the cracks forming. Now they feel the fire burning again. And now they're afraid, because you are waking up. They wanted a demon. Now they pray for mercy. The chains they wrapped around your mind are starting to break. The doubt they planted inside you is withering. The fear they fed you is turning into rage. And for the first time in your life, you feel it. The hunger, the raw, unfiltered hunger to take back what's yours. It's been waiting, lying dormant, suffocated under years of lies, buried beneath layers of weakness you were never meant to carry. And now it rises. Now the war begins. Now you take back your fire. Not with words, not with wishes, with action. No more waiting, no more hoping, no more excuses. You either stand up and fight, or you lay down and die. But if you choose to rise, if you choose to reclaim your strength, if you choose to unleash the beast they tried so hard to tame, then nothing will ever stand in your way again. Because they wanted a demon. Now they pray for mercy. But let's get one thing straight. Just because you feel the fire doesn't mean you've earned the right to wield it. You think waking up is enough. You think feeling angry is enough. No. Because the world doesn't care. Doesn't care about your rage, your dreams, your untapped potential. It only bows to power. And right now, you don't have any. You've spent too long lying to yourself, thinking you were special, thinking you were different, when all you've done is hide behind the same excuses as the rest of the weak. Let's stop pretending. You know damn well why you are where you are. Because you chose comfort over conquest. Because you let fear dictate your actions. Because every time it got hard, you quit. And now you look around and wonder why your life is a joke. Why no one respects you, why you don't even respect yourself. Because weakness has consequences, and you are paying for them. Every single day you wake up without discipline, without drive, without fire, you dig yourself deeper into the grave you swore you'd never end up in. Every single time you let resistance stop you, you kill the warrior inside you. And that's the truth. Not the soft, sugar-coated lie they sell you. Not the pathetic, it's okay, take your time nonsense. No. You are either sharpening your blade or you are rusting into nothing. And right now, you are rusting. You don't need motivation. You don't need inspiration. You need to look in the mirror and face what you've become. A weak man in a world that only respects the strong. Let that sink in. You don't want to hear it? Good. Because that discomfort you feel, that's proof that the truth is hitting where it hurts. And you have two choices. You can run from it, or you can stand up and burn everything holding you back to the ground. This is where the excuses die. This is where the old, weak version of you takes its last breath. No more blaming the world. No more blaming the past. No more waiting for a perfect moment that will never come. Power is taken. Respect is earned. Strength is built. And it starts right now. Because the ones who tried to break you, the ones who made you doubt yourself, the ones who wanted you soft, they wanted you on your knees. They wanted a demon, now they pray for mercy. Look at yourself. Really look. Strip away the lies, the justifications, the bullshit you tell yourself to feel better. Stand there, bare, exposed, with nothing left to hide behind. Do you like what you see? Or do you feel that deep, gnawing disgust in the pit of your stomach? That suffocating shame, that quiet voice whispering what you already know. You are not who you were meant to be. And that truth, it should burn. It should crush you. Because it's your fault. You weren't robbed of your potential. You weren't cheated out of your strength. You threw it away. Every time you hit snooze instead of getting up. Every time you made an excuse instead of taking action. Every time you ran from struggle instead of facing it head on. That's why you are weak. That's why you are invisible. That's why no one fears you, no one respects you, no one looks at you and sees a warrior. You built this prison, and now you have to decide, do you rot here, or do you tear the walls down? Because this is your breaking point. This is where weak men stay weak and strong men rise. This is where the battle is either won or lost. And make no mistake, this is war. A war against every pathetic habit that has poisoned your mind. A war against the version of you that folds under pressure, that seeks comfort, that accepts mediocrity. A war against the chains you let the world wrap around you, and war means pain. So prepare yourself, because the road back from weakness is built on suffering. You don't just erase years of softness overnight. You don't reclaim your fire without bleeding for it. You want to be strong, earn it. You want to be feared, prove it. You want to break free, fight for it, because right now you are nothing. You are unproven. You are just another lost soul drowning in regret. But deep down, buried beneath the doubt, beneath the weakness, beneath the scars of every failure, you know the truth. You are capable of more. You can feel it, can't you? That rage building, that fire waking up, that beast clawing at the cage you built around it. So what are you going to do? Stay down? Keep rotting in the prison you built? Keep making the same excuses, telling the same lies, hoping that somehow, some way, a miracle will save you? Or will you finally rise? Will you finally step into the fire and burn away everything that's been holding you back? Because this is it. No more lies, no more waiting, no more weakness. You have one choice. Destroy the old you or be destroyed by it. Because they wanted you broken. They wanted you controlled. They wanted you to stay exactly where you are. They wanted a demon. Now they pray for mercy. You've seen the truth now. No more illusions. No more lies. Just you in the battlefield. The question is, what the hell are you going to do about it? Are you going to crawl back into your hole, trembling, whining, hoping the world takes pity on you? Or are you going to stand up and fight for what's yours? This is it, the moment everything changes. You've spent your whole life shackled by doubt, controlled by fear, paralyzed by the weight of your own excuses. But now you decide what comes next. And the answer is simple. You kill the weak version of yourself. Right here, right now. Burn him, erase him, rip him from your soul. and watch as every ounce of hesitation, fear, and self-pity turns to ash. Because that version of you, he was never going to make it. The world doesn't bow to men like him. The world devours men like him. But you are not him anymore. You are not a victim. You are not fragile. You are not here to be liked, accepted, or understood. You are here to dominate. You are here to take everything they swore you couldn't have, to rewrite every story written inside you. And the pain, the suffering, the struggle, you embrace it. Because weakness dies in the fire, but warriors are forged in it. This is where the shift happens. This is where you go from waiting to taking, from hoping to doing, from wishing to commanding. Because no one is coming to save you. No miracle, no handouts, no shortcuts. The only way forward is war. So get comfortable being uncomfortable. Get addicted to the grind, the sweat, the exhaustion, the nights spent alone, the mornings when your body screams for rest, but you keep pushing anyway, because that's the price. And you will pay it. You will claw your way forward when your body is broken. You will march through hell when every part of you begs to stop. You will laugh in the face of pain, because pain is your greatest weapon. Every drop of sweat, it sharpens you. Every moment of struggle, it hardens you. Every scar, it marks your rebirth. And when they see you rise, when they see what you've become, they won't believe it. They won't recognize you. They won't understand how the same man they mocked, ignored, and doubted is now the one standing over them. Because they wanted you weak. Now, you are fear itself. They wanted you broken. Now, you are untouchable. Because they wanted a demon. Now they pray for mercy. You've seen the truth now. No more illusions, no more lies, just you and the battlefield. The question is, what the hell are you going to do about it? Are you going to crawl back into your hole, trembling, whining, hoping the world takes pity on you? Or are you going to stand up and fight for what's yours? This is it, the moment everything changes. You spend your whole life shackled by doubt, controlled by fear, paralyzed by the weight of your own excuses. But now you decide what comes next. And the answer is simple. You kill the weak version of yourself. Right here, right now. Burn him, erase him, rip him from your soul, and watch as every ounce of hesitation, fear, and self-pity turns to ash. Because that version of you, he was never going to make it. The world doesn't bow to men like him. The world devours men like him. But you are not him anymore. You are not a victim. You are not fragile. You are not here to be liked, accepted, or understood. You are here to dominate. You are here to take everything they swore you couldn't have, to rewrite every story written against you, to crush every weakness that ever lived inside you. And the pain, the suffering, the struggle, you embrace it. Because weakness dies in the fire, but warriors are forged in it. This is where the shift happens. This is where you go from waiting to taking, from hoping to doing, from wishing to commanding. Because no one is coming to save you. No miracle, no handouts, no shortcuts. The only way forward is war. So get comfortable being uncomfortable. Get addicted to the grind, the sweat, the exhaustion, the nights spent alone, the mornings when your body screams for rest, but you keep pushing anyway. Because that's the price, and you will pay it. You will claw your way forward when your body is broken. You will march through hell when every part of you begs to stop. You will laugh in the face of pain because pain is your greatest weapon. Every drop of sweat, it sharpens you. Every moment of struggle, it hardens you. Every scar, It marks your rebirth. And when they see you rise, when they see what you've become, they won't believe it. They won't recognize you. They won't understand how the same man they mocked, ignored, and doubted is now the one standing over them. Because they wanted you weak. Now, you are fear itself. They wanted you afraid. Now, you are fear itself. They wanted you broken. Now, you are untouchable. Because they wanted a demon. Now they pray for mercy. The chains are gone. The weakness is dead. And now you rise. This is the moment they never wanted you to reach. The moment where you stop doubting, stop hesitating, stop asking for permission. You don't wait anymore. You take. You don't flinch. You don't pause. You don't wonder if you're strong enough. You already know. Because the old you, the one that second-guessed, that backed down, that feared what the world might think, he's gone. Buried. Forgotten. Erased. And in his place, a force they cannot stop. You don't feel pain anymore, you thrive in it. You don't fear struggle anymore, you chase it. You don't shrink from the fight, you are the fight. They wanted you weak. Now they can't handle what you've become. Because now you know the truth. You were never meant to be tame. You were never meant to fit in. You were never meant to play by their rules. You were meant to conquer. Meant to grind until your hands bleed, your lungs burn, your body screams, but you keep going. Meant to shatter every limit, tear through every obstacle, crush every doubt that ever dared to stand in your way. Meant to be the one they whisper about, fear in their eyes, because they know nothing stops you now. You are not like them. They break when it gets hard. You get stronger. They cry for help. You help yourself. They run from the fire. You walk straight into it. Because this is what you were built for. This is what they never understood. They thought suffering would break you. It forged you. And now they pray for mercy. But there is none. Because mercy is for the weak. And you are something else entirely. You are war. You are chaos. You are the storm that tears through everything in its path. And there's no stopping now. Because there is no finish line. There is no point where you get to rest, to be satisfied, to say you've done enough. This path has no end. And that's what separates you from them. They are chasing comfort. You are chasing dominance. They are looking for an escape. You are looking for the next battle. Because this is what it means to be truly unstoppable. It's not about one victory. It's about never fucking stopping. Not when you're tired. Not when you're hurting. Not when every part of you screams to quit. You rise anyway. You push anyway. You dominate anyway. Because you are not just strong, you are inevitable. And now they understand. They wanted a demon. Now they pray for mercy. There is no going back. There is no other path. The choice was made the second you opened your eyes to the truth. You are either the predator or you are the prey. And if you think you still have an option to quit, to turn around, to fall back into the weak, pathetic shell you once called a life, you're lying to yourself. That version of you is dead. And the world, it does not care about your feelings. It does not care about your struggles, your fears, or your goddamn excuses. It does not wait. It does not stop. And neither do you, because you didn't come this far to slow down. You didn't break yourself just to go back to weakness. You didn't burn your old life to the ground just to stand in the ashes, lost and afraid. You came to take everything they said you couldn't have. And now you keep going. Through the pain, through the exhaustion, through the nights when every cell in your body screams to stop, but you won't. Because this world only respects one thing: power. Not wishes, not dreams, not empty promises. power. And power belongs to the ones who are willing to suffer for it, to sacrifice for it. You are not entitled to a damn thing. You earn it, you take it, you make them remember your name, because that's the only way. There is no rescue, no miracle, no one coming to hold your hand and pull you through the fire. You either rise on your own, or you are buried by those who do. So, tell me, what's it going to be? Are you going to let them write your story? Are you going to let them laugh while you crumble? Are you going to let them win? Or are you going to make them regret every single second they ever doubted you? Are you going to make them fear your name? Because the choice is yours. But understand this, there is no mercy. Not for you, not for them, not for anyone who stands in the way. You wanted power? Take it. You wanted freedom? Earn it. You wanted respect? Demand it. No more fear, no more hesitation, no more second guessing. From this moment forward, you are not like them. You don't stop. You don't break. You don't fall. You take what's yours. You crush what's in your way. You build an empire out of the bones of every single doubt you ever had. Because they wanted a demon, now they pray for mercy.